What up, guys? Euro Trapping here. I wanted to be a little more consistent on the posts, but I had food poisoning, so I haven't been able to work on the car. But today we're going to try to get the Mini finally fixed and on the road, so I can start working on the GTI. So I got some tie rods for the Mini. They were seized up when I tried to align it, so we replaced the wheel bearing in the last video. Now I'm going to replace both front inner and outer tie rods because they're seized and I just can't fix the alignment. I have the rear of the car done. I need to do an oil change on it, so I have everything I need for that. And I also went and got a new battery because my battery was dead. The car's been sitting here for a while. So I picked up an OBD11 also because apparently you need to code the battery in a 2011 Mini Cooper. I didn't know that. I thought that was only for new cars, but apparently the 2011 Mini also needs that. So I'll be able to do that. Trying to think if there's anything else. No, I think that's just about everything. Should be pretty straightforward. Well, like I said in the last video, this isn't really going to be like a tutorial or anything. It's kind of just be more like a vlog, like short video. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well and the car drives and I'll have a daily again. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so I got the tie rod out. Now obviously, like I said, these are seized. My inner tie rods are not moving at all. So it made it pretty difficult to get it out because you're supposed to take this boot off. Well, I cannot get this boot off because the inner tie rod is still on. It can't go out this way because the actual like locking mechanism there for the inner tie rod is there. So I was fighting the boot the entire time trying to get this off. It's just a pain in the ass. And this is not going to move. I put vice grips here, hammered it. This isn't moving. So what we're going to do now is I moved the boot up. The new tie rods didn't come with new boots, so I need to make sure I preserve this. So I went ahead and moved it up as high as I could get it and move our little clamp out of the way, and I'm just going to go ahead and chop this off. I'm going to take my angle grinder and I'm just going to take this off real quick. Alright, so this is just the shit that I have to deal with, but got it cut, so I should be able to take the boot off now. So as you guys can see, everything is installed and good to go. It was kind of a pain in the ass because I had to grind it off on front left and front right, but everything should be good now. I eyeballed the alignment. This is all kind of hand tight still because I'll probably have to fix it when I put the wheel on, but the outer tie rod is on, inner tie rod is in, and these things are so hard to spin. Like even these brand new parts, they're still super hard to spin. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, but obviously these things seize pretty easily. So anyways, the clamp on the inside is not supposed to be reused, I guess. So I just went ahead and zip tied it. Should be fine, not a big deal. And then I got the clamps on here, so I already tested it, it turns, everything's good. So I guess now probably move on to the oil change. Alright, you guys want to see something crazy? Look at my oil pan. I don't know if you can pick it up. Look at all that. That thing is smashed. The exhaust has a hole in it there. This is a bolt for the subframe that I can no longer ever get out. I have to just grind it down. All these bolts are ground. Look at the frame rail. There's an oil leak, I think from the oil pan gasket, but anyways, who knows. Alright, well, let's drain this oil. Alright guys, so I got the oil drained and I got the oil filter housing out. On the Mini Coopers, you have to like go underneath the coolant reservoir and get to it. Check out, guys, I hate my local Volkswagen dealership. I bought this car from them. They're the last ones that worked on it. I don't know if you can see on camera. They took a freaking chunk out of the housing. Like, when I tell you this shit was way over tightened, you guys know how dealerships are. They do shitty work. This is just unacceptable. Like, this was hard for me to get off, way harder than it should have been. So thanks, local Volkswagen dealership. Wonderful. Alright guys, so this thing runs. Got it. There was some trash in here I had to go throw out, so I'm not going too far for now. Obviously I still gotta put the bumper on and stuff. You guys like the chrome tint? Should I leave the chrome tint on a stock car? But anyways, the brakes are so freaking rusty, so I'm hearing a lot of, you know, while I drive. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably them trash ass rotors that are on there. And I shut the car off because the coolant is a little bit low, so I don't want to go too crazy until I get some coolant in here. But, and you know, it doesn't look that bad on these 17-inch end keys. It's a pretty chill setup. I could daily this thing. I don't know if I want to, but no cat back. I had to take the cat back off because I broke it when I was low. This thing needs a really good detail, guys, inside and out. Obviously I still got to put, you know, the battery tray and things. I got to put some things back on, but hey, at least I've got one working car for right now. So let me get back to the house and see what's next. Alright guys, that's just about it for today. A lot of work. I'm super tired, but as you can tell, the Mini is basically good, ready to go. Still idling a little rough, so like I said earlier, probably just need to put some fuel additive and some fresh gas in it. And let me see what I can show you. If you guys can tell, the GTI is in the garage, which means we're getting really close. This is almost ready to start tearing the transmission apart, put the new clutches in. I ran a TCU adaptation, or at least I think I did. I'm going to make sure I did it correctly, but it feels like it's engaging a little bit stronger. So obviously if I can get away with an adaptation for now, just to counteract the slipping, then I will. So I'm going to try. I'm going to have one of my friends help me, someone that knows a little bit more about OBD11 than I do. But let me give you guys a sneak peek here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. This thing's basically ready to drive, ready to send it on its maiden voyage here. So anyways, appreciate you guys. Oh, I didn't mention, I don't know if I mentioned, but I was sick with a stomach virus. I don't know if I talked about it, but anyways, I got like food poisoning. And that's why this video took so long to upload. I actually just couldn't work on the car, but now I can. So hopefully everything gets squared away soon. So see you guys in the next video. Appreciate y'all for coming back, checking out the channel, commenting, whatever you do, liking, subscribing, shoot, I don't know, all of it. Check out my Instagram, Eurotrapping, if you guys haven't already, or if you don't know who I am. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.